Micro, small and medium enterprises, or SME as they're known, are businesses whose personnel numbers fall below certain limits. Micro defined as business with 10 employees or fewer with a turnover of 2 million euros or less. For small enterprises with 50 employees or fewer with a turnover of 10 million euro or less. Medium with 250 employees or fewer and an annual turnover of 50 million euros or less. Indonesia, as the world's fourth most populous country that has over 252 million total population, is a big country that have to manage their people well. In order to fulfill necessities for all population, Indonesia needs to provide job for them. One of the biggest role of economy to provide job is small and medium enterprises. In Indonesia, SME are mostly concentrated in agro-business industry. Their capability to generate employment and value added are highly seen. According to Central Bureau of Statistics, in 2013, the number of SME are over 57 million units, or 99% from all economic actors. Although SME is very high in quantity, there are some obstacles. Many of MSME industry, especially micro and small size, are based on traditional industry. Their production processes are not changed for many generations. Therefore, it is not easy to develop the company while they are not able for mass production. Next is our interview with Mr. Rudy Atmoko as the head of Field Extension in Ministry of Cooperative and Small and Medium Enterprises.
Kebijakan kita belum sinkron, belum sinergi, apalagi dengan ini kebijakan otonomi daerah banyak tumpang tindih kebijakan. Ini loh, kita saja punya data inventarisasi masalah. Ada berapa ratus perda yang bertentangan dengan undang-undang yang ada. Belum lagi undang-undang UKM, ya kan? Undang-undang UKM nomor 20 tahun 2008. Di situ dinyatakan memberi keluasan untuk mengakses permodalan kepada lembaga baik non perbankan. Tapi undang-undang perbankan sendiri melalui undang-undang nomor 10 tahun yang sama 2008, saya akan berikan keluasan untuk mengakses permodalan, tapi saya harus tetap memperhatikan prinsip-prinsip kehati-hatian. Intisarinya Pak, agunan ya. UKM mau jualan nasi uduk modal 1 juta 2 juta harus pakai agunan gimana? Nah, kan repot. Akses terhadap permodalan loh. Tadi saya bicaranya akses loh, bukan modal itu sendiri. Kalau modal itu kan tempat juga dia udah punya modal, walaupun kontrak ini itu kan akses terhadap permodalan. Nah, kira itu. Jadi, itulah yang satu itu. Yang keduanya kita akui juga bahwa UKM kita itu sebetulnya belum mampu mengintegrasi produk dari hulu sampai ke hilir. Contohnya, ya karena itu permasalahan tadi itu kan. Bahan bakunya ada, prosesnya bagus, pasarnya nggak ada. Pasarnya bagus, modalnya ada, bahan bakunya terbatas dan lain sebagainya. Itu dari unit-unit sektor-sektor tertentu semuanya. Kalau yang produknya belum bagus kita tingkatkan. Ya kan? Karena pembiayaannya belum mencukupi, kita fasilitasi, ya kan? Terus infrastrukturnya kurang, kita penuhi. Di sini tidak hanya melaksanakan itu, bantuan-bantuan sosial juga itu dalam rangka itu tadi. Kamu kurangnya apa? Pak, saya kurang peralatan masalah ini. Oh, perlunya alat. Oke, berapa harganya? Terus di mana bisa dia dapatkan? Sudah usulkan kemari. Tapi syaratnya satu, harus ada koperasi benar-benar. Ya, kenapa? Itu sekaligus, bukan kita ini ya, sekaligus akan kita jadikan alat dalam rangka memonitor, mengevaluasi dan...
Nevertheless, we cannot deny the empowerment of the SME sector is still faced with the challenges, such as limited access to capital, raw material, information technology, qualified human resources, marketing the product or service, lack of guidance from government, exchange rate, high interest rate, and so on. Therefore, increasing the competitiveness of SMEs is urgently required, especially in dealing with the Asian Economic Community in 2015.
Oh, siap, udah siap. Cuman itu tadi pengalaman di lapangan secara teknis ya, teknis di lapangan. Nggak ada yang takut, kita juga sudah masing-masing punya pasarnya sendiri. Hanya saja kelemahan kita ya, sambil berjalan ini kita upayakan tadi akses pasar itu tadi kan saya bicara akses pasar. Akses pasar itu begini, kita hanya belum mampu tembus langsung untuk ekspor. Ya, anggota koperasi kan relatif menang.
Being aware of the importance of small and medium enterprises to Indonesia's economy, a number of state-owned banks have created programs to boost the sector. It can be said that SME are the backbone of Indonesia's economy. ASEAN Economic Community is the first path that Indonesia should go through in order to develop our small and medium enterprises. Indonesia government must exercise prudent regulatory management. It must ensure that the playing fields are not tilted against domestic companies while maintaining openness to trade. Also, the government should accelerate its support for Indonesia, focus small and mid-sized enterprises, as SME will find it the most difficult to thrive or even survive in the face of stiffer competition.